So, the police have released a little bit more information on the Tay K Chick-fil-A killing.
It's a young samurai, I smoke a spliff in a cut, then I pass a line to my bro. No fuck with my flow. Couple bad bitches and a cup of that tro. So it's just THC.
BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Hey, before the video even start, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. Alright, so as we know, as far as the whole Tay K situation go, they're finally releasing more information based on the second murder that he supposedly was involved in. Basically, it breaks down like this. They at a Chick-fil-A in Texas. It's presumed to believe Tay K was in the car. No, see, this is the problem that I have. Okay, let me tell you the whole situation. There was a gentleman in the car. He was sitting in the back seat. They had a gentleman in the passenger seat in the car. They were like in the parking lot that had the gun on the dude in the back seat. The guy in the back seat jumps out of the car. He starts screaming for help. Somehow ends up in front of the car where the driver then accelerates and he goes out on the hood. When he gets on the hood, I guess the driver of the car stops. Then the passenger gets out of the car, goes to the front of the car, shoots the guy dead. They get back into the car and then they speed off. When they speed off is the only footage that actually has been released. You can't see anyone. Like at this point, you can't see anyone. So anyway, so the hood is obviously damaged. So the hood, pardon me, not the hood, the window, the windshield is damaged. So like see, this is the problem that I have with this. I just feel like there's a good chance that they just tacking stuff on to this young man. He's obviously put himself into some very precarious situations, and without a shadow of a doubt, every single individual there should be charged with the same crime because they were all complicit. But this wasn't a crime in the act of another crime. You understand? Like when they were robbing, or when they were allegedly robbing the trap house, they were all there to do a crime. So now, let's say you got 4 people in the car, 2 people in the back, 2 people in the front. I'm not saying that there was 2 people in the back. There is no indication that there was a 4th person in the car. As far as I know, 3 people were in the car. That's the only 3 people that they're speaking of. The driver, I'm assuming the third person, the person that was in the passenger seat, is Tay K. Either he's driving or he's the shooter. Either way, he's involved in the murder, right? So the third guy is in the car in the back seat. He jumps out, he gets out. Now, if there was another person in the vehicle that had nothing to do with the actual crime, I don't know what you do there. But as far as it's being told in the way that the narrative is that they're releasing, Tay K had something to do with this particular murder also. And even if by some way, he's so deep in this, the only way he cannot get years on, do real football numbers, get Rondo number 9 numbers, is if he starts snitching. Sorry to say, is if he really had nothing to do with this, or if he really was just there and I didn't really want any part, wasn't my, and then there goes his rap career. But there's tons of other rappers that snitched on people and they're out and they're making money and nobody talks about how they snitched, but it's obvious that they snitched. It's just, anyway, that's not the point though. Yeah, so at the Chick-fil-A, Tay K is presumed that, I'm guessing they're saying he's the trigger man. He's the driver that tried to run the guy over and was unsuccessful. So therefore, the trigger man the guy with the gun had to get out and shoot him. Like either which way, this is just bad for Tay K. I feel horrible for the man's family that had, the man that passed away, his family, him and his family. This isn't a situation in which like, oh man, let's feel real bad for the guy that committed the crime of murder. No, you think about the victim first. The victim and their family is always thought about first. And I feel very bad for the gentleman. The gentleman who lost his life, his name is Mark. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I hate when I butcher last names. You don't understand. But his name is Mark Saldivar. He was 23. He was 23 years old. He had a long life ahead of him. This actually happened on April 23rd, by the way. Look, there comes a point where you can't say it was the environment. You can't say it was the friends. It just comes a point where it's just the person. And this might be one of those cases. So let's not assume, no, we don't really know all the facts. It could swing anyway at this point, but it just doesn't look good for this young man. And he's only 17 years old, and he might have breathed his last free breath of air. Last free breath. Yeah. Might have breathed his last one. I just don't see them 17 years old and to be in commit acts that led to 2 deaths, and you're only 17 and beat another guy up. Very bad, an elderly man. I just can't see them putting this guy on the street. I just can't see it happening. Especially not in a state like Texas. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I want to know what y'all guys think about this. I know he got fans out there that want to see him back out making music and doing shows or whatever the case is, and everybody got fans. It is what it is, but we also got to want justice for the victims, you know? Just because you don't know the victims, that doesn't mean that they don't deserve justice. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. # Grown Spomers. Yo, I love y'all. Keep each other safe. That's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.